Welcome back to the night class.
Why do you sound like Mickey Mouse?
I'm trying to sound like a radio DJ.
Well, you sound like Mickey.
Alright, so we're back. We are going to do the same thing we were doing last section, only with a few little special cases, okay? So all of these are special cases. So A says, why is a plus b squared considered a special case when multiplying polynomials? So, notice, we're not even doing a normal problem yet. We're just talking about any random numbers, okay? So, a plus b squared. Here's the mistake most people make, okay? They'll write this down, and they'll say, hey, a plus b squared. Well, that's probably just a squared plus b squared, right? That is not right, okay? That is wrong. Lots of people do it that way. It's wrong. Okay? Do not be that guy. So, here's the way you are supposed to do it. What does square mean? Multiply something by what? Itself. Not by 2. Okay? So, what this means is a plus b times a plus b. That's what a plus b squared means. Okay? And so now it's just like we just got finished doing last section. So a times a is a squared. A times b is a times b. A times b is a times b. And b times b is b squared. So a squared plus how many ab's do we have? 2. 2ab plus b squared.
What?
Now, what do you notice? Do you notice the shortcut?
No.
If you write it down like you thought it was, like we talked about, everybody thinks it's just going to be a squared plus b squared. Well, it is a squared plus b squared, but what's in the middle?
2ab.
2ab. That's always the case. You multiply a times b and double it. And that goes in the middle. Okay? Now, before we go any further, first off, let me say, you are not forced to do the shortcut. Does everybody understand that? If the shortcut's not for you, you take the normal way along this path and you still get the right answer. Okay? The shortcut is not for everybody.
Is that the shortcut?
That is the shortcut. So let me show you how to use it. All right?
How do you not do it?
So, how do you not do it the shortcut? The way we were doing it in the lesson before this. Okay? So, I'll do it the long way first. Okay? So, here's the long... No, I'm not going to do it the long way. I'm going to do the shortcut way first. So, here's the shortcut way. What is the A in this problem? 5x. What's B? Negative 3. So, I'm going to say 5x squared.
Teachers and students, pardon the interruption. The volleyball game that was supposed to be played against Pascagoula today has been moved to next Monday. So once again, we will not be playing volleyball.
So, I'm going to square A, which would be 25x squared. I'm going to square B, which is 9. In the middle, I multiply them together and multiply that by 2. So what's negative 3 times 5x? Negative 15x times 2 would be...
Why is the next one on 25 and not 9? That's the shortcut.
Because
But look at the thing.
I'm only doing negative 3 squared. Here. That is the shortcut. Well, you just don't say I'm not a fan yet, because you've only done one. Okay? So, what does that save me time doing? Well, here's the long way. I'll write it all out. 5x times 5x is 25x squared. 5x times negative 3 is negative 15x. Negative 3 times 5x is also negative 15x. Negative 3 times negative 3 is 9. These are always the same. So basically you could have just doubled them. 25x squared minus 30x plus 9. Same answer. Okay? All right? It's just less to write. It's negative 3, yeah. Because I'm squaring this, square this, multiply them together and double it, put that in the middle. Okay? So, let me do another one. All right, another one. 3x times 3x is? 9x what? Squared on the end. Negative 4 times negative 4 is?
16.
Positive 16. Multiply those together, you get negative 12x. Double that, you get? Okay. Again, if you don't want to do the shortcut, you don't have to do the shortcut. All right? Write it down twice and multiply it out. Okay? You're literally only saving about maybe 5-10 seconds. Okay? But you are saving it. All right? On the ACT, 5 and 10 seconds mean a lot. All right? Especially if you have 6 problems that you save 10 seconds on, then you just saved a whole minute. Okay?
A whole minute.
A whole minute. Boom.
A whole minute of criminal
Whole
minds.
minute, yeah. All right? Now, B. 71 squared. I'm not going to make, the book wants you to do these. It's just a way of doing it in your head. Okay? So, you don't have to do it like this. All right? I would just use my calculator. This example, by the way, is on page, excuse me, I lost it. 76, is that it? It's on page 76, 276, excuse me. So, I'm just going to put that in my calculator. They're wanting you to do it a different way. They're wanting you to say, all right, 71 squared. Well, so what would that be? 70 plus 1? Okay. But again, they're just showing you how you can do it in your head. Because a lot of people can't do 71 squared, but a lot of them could do, well, 70 squared is 4,900. 1 squared is 1. 70 plus, or 70 times 1 is 70, doubled, so plus 140. And now you can add all that up in your head. So that's 5.
But if you type that in your calculator, you save like 5 seconds.
I agree. That's what I'm saying. If you have a calculator, you don't have to do this. Okay? Oh, it's 5,041 in it. I'm sorry.
4,900.
Okay, so if you have numbers that they're wanting you to do, you can, but I'm not big in making something really simple really hard. Okay? Yes.
I don't know how you got
140. I said 70 times 1 is 70. Okay? 70 times 1 is 70.
70 plus 1.
No, you're multiplied. When you're getting the middle term, okay, you multiply them and double it. Okay? All right, any questions? Good? All right. The next special product. These are exactly the same, but now rather than they're being exactly the same, they have one difference, one sign. Okay? So, let me show you what happens. A times A is A squared. A times negative B. Positive B times A is positive AB. B times negative B is negative B squared. What happens in the middle? That happens every single time. Okay? So, is there any point in doing the O and the I of the FOIL? No. But again, you can only do this when it looks like this. Okay? These save a lot of time. So, when you have a problem like this, I can say, hey, 5x times 5x is x squared. 7 times negative 7 is, and I'm done. Okay? Why don't I do the ones in the middle? Because what's going to happen? They're going to cancel out every time. We would get 35x and negative 35x, and they would cancel. Okay? But again, you can only do it when it's written this way. All right? Everybody with me? Just to show you how quick they go. 2x times 2x.
4x squared.
Negative 4 times 4.
Negative 16.
Done. Moving on. Okay? Again, they do it with a number. How do you think they're wanting us to do it with the numbers?
50 plus 6 and then 40 plus 4.
Oh, close. 50 plus 6.
40. Oh, 50 minus 6?
50 minus 6. So that would be 2,500 minus 36 is 2464.
Yeah. But can you still do it the other way? 40 plus 10.
No, not do the property we're doing. Okay? Again, the property we're doing, it has to look like this.
Yeah, but I just wanted to do 50 plus 6 and then 40.
Again, if you do 40 and 50, they're not the same. These have to be the same. These have to be the same number. These have to be the same number. The only thing that's different is 1 plus and 1 minus.
Oh,
Okay?
where did the 44 go?
There is no... 44 is 50 minus 6.
Oh.
This is 50 plus 6. This is 50 minus 6. Okay? So that makes it look like this. So now you can use the shortcut. Okay? But again, I know, if you got your calculator, there's no point in doing it that way. All right? All right, so we have a little 8-bit guy going down the stairs there, looks like. All right? It says a graphic designer is developing images for icons. The square pixelated image is placed in a border that is 2 pixels wide on all sides. If the area of the border of the image is 176 square pixels, what is the area of the image? So, does that problem look familiar?
Sure.
You've already done one today, okay? They're asking what is the area of the image. They give us the area of the entire thing, the area of the border, excuse me. So they give us the area of the border. We just got to figure out what's left, okay? So we're going to subtract the area of the entire thing minus 176, and that will give us the area of the picture. Is that making sense? So, the total area is x plus 4 times what? Times x plus 4. X is just this part. You got me? Okay? So, quick way of doing that. They are exactly the same, correct? So, x times x is x squared. 4 times 4 is 16. 4x and 4x make 8x. That's the area of the total part, okay? If the area of the border of the image is 176 square pixels, so we're going to subtract 176 from that. X squared plus 8x. What is 16 minus 176? Negative 160. All right. Everybody with me so far? It says let x represent the length and width of the image. So, we're done. There's the area of the image. It says what is the area of the image. Okay? Any questions? All right. I believe that's just another problem, same type. All right. As always, stay above the line. you have any questions, leave me a comment.